Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy 11 back at it again with another video. And today I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit, kind of do something that I kind of attempted to do on a past stream, and that is do a tier list. Now, on that stream, I tried to do an Animal Crossing villager tier list for New Horizons, and that was a humongous task for anybody to undertake. So I kind of wanted to do something more bite-sized, something that I'm actually more passionate about, something that I kind of pay a little bit more attention to, because if you go back, I'm not even going to link that stream, but if you go back and you find that stream and you watch that section of the stream, I literally had no idea what like half of the roster of villagers were called. So today I want to do something that I'm actually more knowledgeable about, and that is, like I said, a Smash Brothers DLC character tier list. Now, this includes, obviously, DLC from Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. And this is going to be ranked sort of in a way that how I felt when they released. Not so much like, oh, this character is better than this character, this character is better than this. It's sort of more of like how I felt when they initially got released. Okay, so keep that in mind. So if I put a character over another character, it has nothing to do with them being better in the end game or in like top tier competition. It's just more or less how hyped I felt when these characters got announced or released. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And I'm not going to do this in any order. I'm not going to be saying, oh, this character came out first, I'm going to rank this one first. I'm just going to see whatever character's there, and that's how I'm going to base myself off of, okay? So let's get started. Now, in Smash Ultimate, my main, and one of my mains, is actually Lucas, okay? It's a character that I never thought would be my main. I always thought that, you know, everybody says Ness is so much better. Ness is so much better than Lucas. And in a way, I could kind of see why people say that, right? But when Lucas returned in Smash 4, I wasn't really hyped. I just thought, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, Lucas is coming back to Smash, and that's actually pretty rad. But I never like got overly excited, you know, especially considering the fact that not a lot of Smash 4 reveals were as exciting as they are in Ultimate. So considering all that, I'm gonna put Lucas, as much as this hurts, I'm gonna put Lucas in a C tier. And that's basically because, like I said, Lucas is a cool character, but when it got revealed, it was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, Lucas is coming back. That's pretty rad. The trailer wasn't all exactly like crazy. It's just him defending Ness getting his ass beat. So pretty typical what you were expect. I'm assuming that if Lucas was like a brand new character, never before seen in Smash, and he was announced for Ultimate, they would have spent so much more time, so much more attention to detail when it comes to this sort of character, because the Mother series does have a lot of lore, a lot of love, so I'm pretty sure that they would want to do right by the character. Now, another character that I'm seeing right away here is actually Piranha Plant. Now, a lot of people say, is Piranha Plant really DLC? You know, it did come free with the game, but it's here on this tier list. I didn't make this tier list, I found it, but I still do consider it DLC, considering the fact that if you didn't get the game or register the game or whatever requirements you needed to meet, you still had to buy the character, so it is still considered DLC in my opinion. So I remember the trailer, right? Mario walks in, everybody's dizzy or whatever, and you just see Piranha Plant there, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is this leading to another character? You know, is Gino about to come out? But no, Piranha Plant was actually the fighter being revealed, and I was so fucking confused. I didn't really understand what the fuck was going on, but after taking it all in, I was actually kind of hype. I'm not really a big fan of Piranha Plant in Smash Ultimate, but I still find him to be like, he's the quirky character, right? He's the quirky character of Smash Ultimate. So, but honestly, in the initial like release when he got announced, was he really that high for me? I'm gonna put them right there, right next to Lucas in the C tier, because he wasn't really anything crazy, but I was like, holy fuck, like they're actually doing that. That's pretty crazy. So moving along, another one that I was really fucking hyped about. Me being a big Street Fighter fan, I actually consider myself a big Street Fighter fan. I actually played a lot more Street Fighter before I actually played a lot of Smash Brothers in general, because after Smash Melee, I fell out of the Smash Brothers series because I never had a Wii, I never had a Wii U or a 3DS, so I didn't really get to experience Brawl or Smash 4. Regardless, I still kept up with every single reveal. I remember every single thing that got announced because I did keep up with these games. These games were always super high for me, regardless if I was gonna be able to play them as much as other people or not. But Ryu was actually like honestly like a character that was amazing for me because, like I said, I've been a big fan of the Street Fighter franchise forever. Probably one of my favorite all-time fighting games is Street Fighter Third Strike. I fucking love that game, as technical and as hard to get into as it is. I fucking love it. But yeah, Ryu was honestly, I'm just gonna put Ryu in an A tier. The character is very near and dear to my heart. I love the franchise, and obviously he's Street Fighter boy. He's Street Fighter man. So you gotta put him in there. And as big as a fan of Street Fighter as I am, I gotta put my boy Ryu up in the A tier. So another one that got announced in Smash 4 is a returning character to Smash 4, and just like Lucas, he is Mewtwo. Now, I think it was really weird the way that you had to get Mewtwo. I think you had to get both Smash 4 on Wii U and Smash 4 on 3DS, right? And I mean, it's kind of like, oh, well, you have to spend extra hell of money to get this character. But for me, Mewtwo, when he got revealed, I think they had showed a teaser beforehand, and then they did a reveal trailer for him. So I'm gonna go based off like when they teased him rather than actually showed him before he actually was about to come out. So when they did that trailer, it was like the fucking polygons and everything. It was really, really cool. What makes this for me so exciting, character for me so exciting, is actually Atika's reaction to it. I will always remember him reacting to this character. So for me, and actually Mewtwo is actually one of my favorite Pokemon ever, like of all time. It's fucking Mewtwo, dude. It's like one of the most powerful fucking Pokemon ever. So Mewtwo for me is actually right next to Ryu in the A tier. And keep in mind, guys, wherever these characters land on whatever tier, they're not in any order or anything. I might kind of do that at the end, but right now I'm just placing them in the tier that I feel like they belong in, the hype tier. Okay, so I want to do something more newer, right? I want to move on to something that just came out, something that's fresh when it comes to Smash Ultimate, and especially the new Fighters Pass that is for Ultimate. And for me, Min Min is a character that I didn't really get into ARMS. I still have never played ARMS, to believe it or not. I think ARMS is one of those franchises that Nintendo really tried to, make big, and then they just kind of like forgot about it, which is really unfortunate because I feel like if they expanded upon ARMS, I feel like it could be a great series. And a lot of people and close friends tell me that ARMS is actually a pretty good game. But when they announced Min Min, I was really hyped, obviously, because we haven't really got a lot of female characters, especially for DLC, if at all, really. And so Min Min being the character that they chose for ARMS to rep that series is actually really cool. I really fucking love the trailer. I still believe that Min Min's reveal trailer is actually one of the best, simply because of the art style. And Min Min itself is a ranged demon. But when Min Min got announced, when they revealed it, I'm pretty sure everybody already knew that it was going to be Min Min, just because she is probably the most popular character from the franchise, other than like the mascot, Spring Man or whatever. So for me, I'm gonna put Min Min at a solid B tier. It wasn't a character that I'm familiar with too much, but I still was really excited for the ARMS franchise, and I was really excited that kind of like a series that kind of got slept on gets to be repped in Smash. And obviously when Min Min came out, unfortunately there was a lot of controversy with the Smash Brothers community, and that kind of killed the hype for Min Min. But I still want to put Min Min in a B tier because it was still really hype for me. I still really enjoyed the character. It's still one of those characters that today I feel really bad about not really taking the time to learn more about her tech and what her mechanics and her gimmicks. So I feel like I'm going to put Min Min at the solid B tier, right in the middle. Now, moving right along, we're going to get this one out of the way. We're going to get Roy. Again, kind of like Lucas and Mewtwo, he was DLC for Smash 4. And honestly, to be honest with you, I don't really remember his reveal trailer. I don't really remember much about him, but I remember, obviously I remember Roy from Melee, and I was like, I always thought Roy was like, why is there another version of Marth in the game, right? Why is there two Marths in the game? Obviously, he is kind of one of the worst characters in Melee, but in further iterations of Smash, when it comes to Smash 4, especially for Smash Ultimate, Roy has become one of my favorite characters in the franchise, simply because and I might get some shit for it, but I actually kind of dig a lot of the Fire Emblem characters, regardless of how many people shit on the series, because they have a lot of characters in Smash. They're overly represented in Smash or whatever. But I kind of really love Roy. But when he got announced, it was honestly like really forgettable for me. There wasn't really anything too hype. It wasn't like Lucas where I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, Lucas, you know, we have Ness, you know. It wasn't even a thing for like that for me. So when it comes to that, and I'm looking at the other characters, and I'm like, do I really want to put Roy at a D tier? And it might be kind of controversial, but I'm gonna kind of put Roy in a D tier. I wasn't really that hyped for Roy, to be honest, like I said, and I feel really bad because, like I said, I love Roy in Smash Ultimate. I played some Roy in the little bit that I got to play Smash 4. When it comes to reveal trailers, or when it comes to the hype for me, when Roy got revealed, I'm not really that hyped, to be honest with you. To be honest, I'm just gonna get this character right out of the way. And if there was another tier below this, if there was an F tier, then this character would be right there. Honestly, I don't know if I could edit this. I probably won't. But if there was an F tier, right? If there was an F tier in this tier list, this character would be right there. Byleth. I don't think a character could have gotten so much fucking hate as Byleth did when Byleth got announced. Everybody was expecting Dante from Devil May Cry, and the moment that we saw, you know, something to do with Fire Emblem, I feel like the whole community got flipped upside down. Everybody was hyped. Everybody was like, oh shit, you know, the devs of Devil May Cry are teasing something on this exact date. And we were all super fucking hyped. And I think that's something, you know, that is super attached to the Smash Brothers community. We always overhype shit. And but it was just a bunch of like teasers and not even trailers, but teasers and just like hints and like subtle Easter eggs and shit that kind of aligned for it to be Dante, right? But no, it was Byleth. And yeah, to say that I was disappointed is an understatement. Me and my homie Eric Eccentric, we were really hyped for this, but like I said, I had played a little bit of Fire Emblem Three Houses, so I knew a little bit of the character. I wasn't as salty as everybody else, but I was still a little bit disappointed because, you know, I still would love to see Dante in Smash. I think he would make a great addition, but yeah, Byleth, if there was an F tier, like I said, would be right there. And the thing is, I actually really liked Byleth in Smash Ultimate. Byleth, you know, it kind of took a little bit for me to warm up to Byleth, but Byleth is actually a fucking good character. If Byleth, they hit hard, they have range, they have a lot at their disposal. I think Byleth is honestly, besides Roy, in Smash Ultimate, is probably right there alongside like a main. Like, I honestly want to main Byleth because I see so much potential in the character, and I feel like players like MKLeo, who has probably mained Byleth in several tournaments, and even in this whole online era that we're going through in Smash Ultimate, he has tried to main Byleth and he has done it with succession. So I feel like, you know, it kind of sucks now, but seeing it back then when Byleth barely got announced, yes, it was an absolute shit show, and it caused so much controversy in the Smash community. Some of it warranted, some of it not really warranted. Maybe not even anything was warranted. You know, at the end of the day, it's a fucking party game or fighting party game or whatever you want to categorize Smash Brothers as. But yes, Byleth belongs in F tier if there was one. Now, moving to another character. Now, Joker, obviously Joker took Smash Ultimate by storm as soon as MKLeo, I'm pretty sure after MKLeo won EVO and made the character super popular, everybody picked up the character, and even I did. Obviously, I look up to MKLeo. MKLeo is a big inspiration for me wanting to get better in Smash Ultimate, so obviously I wanted to take up Joker. Now, when he got announced, I think it was actually pretty fucking hype, right? It was the Game Awards. It set the trend for like, oh shit, are they going to be announcing new Smash characters every Game Awards? Obviously, that wasn't the thing. I don't think they announced the character last year. They did this year, and they did the first year that they did the Game Awards, and that was Joker. And at first, I thought nobody really knew what was going on, right? It was like an interrupted broadcast, and when they showed the Persona 5 logos and characters, everybody was like, oh shit, something Persona related. That's pretty fucking cool. Are they going to bring Persona 5 to the Switch? And obviously nobody really expected Joker to be in Smash or anything to be in Smash related to Persona, because there wasn't, I don't think there, at the time, there wasn't anything Persona on the Switch. So when, you know, the Smash invitation came out, everybody was like flipping the fuck out. And I was one of them, right? I had nothing. I knew nothing about Joker, but I was still really hyped. Obviously, I knew about Persona and the Persona franchise, but I never really knew too much about the character himself. And that, especially nowadays, I have played Persona. I had played Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale, and I do really like those games. I love the music. I'm obsessed with the music. I'm a one of those fanboys that obsesses over that soundtrack for Persona 5. But yes, I think in the moment I'm gonna put Joker right there with Min Min at the B tier. Like I said, I wasn't really a huge fan of Persona as I am right now, so for me it was just like, oh shit, that's actually pretty cool. And the way that they did it was actually really clever and really awesome too. Now another character, I'm gonna put these two, I'm gonna rank these two back to back. Not obviously not in the same tier because they don't belong in the same tier. First of all, I'm gonna take care of Hero. Now Hero was revealed in E3. I forget the year, but I think it was E3 2018, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna be making corrections here and there when in post. But Hero was the first character that got revealed at E3. And I think a lot of people kind of expected it. I kind of feel like I don't remember if there was like leaks or anything to do with it. Just going based off how he got revealed, I thought it was pretty cool, right? It was the best way to start off E3 with the Smash announcement. Obviously anything Smash related is going to be hype. So I think Hero was actually really good. It kind of like appeased, and a lot of people from the Japanese side were really happy when Hero got announced. Obviously, you know, the games that he comes from, Dragon Quest, are really popular over there. And I feel like a lot of people were really hyped, and obviously the character himself caused a lot of controversy because of RNG. I still kind of like hate that he has RNG at his side. Obviously it could be to his benefit or to his downfall, but most of the time, as I call it, hero shenanigans, right? I call it hero shenanigans because with this character, you never know what the fuck is gonna happen with the match. Regardless of, you know, if you think you know the matchup, boom, you get whacked, boom, you get kamikaze, blah blah. But yeah, I think it was really cool, and I'm gonna put this right here. I think, yeah, at the end of B tier, it was still really cool. I wasn't really familiar with Dragon Quest 11, but I think it was really cool that they added him. And honestly, me being a big Dragon Ball fan, this was the closest I'm probably gonna get something related or something kind of associated with Dragon Ball. So yes, Hero belongs in the B tier in my opinion. And this character right here, Banjo-Kazooie, was one that we have been asking for forever. And I remember this moment. I will never forget this moment because and just the same for Hero. I was watching E3 live with my best friend at his house, my best friend Eric Eccentric, and we have been, you know, theorizing how this character could fit into Smash, how he would work in Smash, when they would put him in Smash. It was just like, he was our top pick for Smash. And obviously, you know, they didn't do it for Smash 4. They didn't do it for Brawl. You know, obviously people have been wanting him since Brawl, maybe even in Melee, I'm assuming, you know, if you're that much of an OG with the Smash series. But yes, when Banjo and Kazooie got announced, obviously you had the whole troll with King DDD, but just to see Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong in the same trailer, and even DDD in the same trailer as Banjo-Kazooie, you just see the puzzle piece bouncing in their house. I automatically flipped out. I told Eric what it was. He fucking flipped out, and sure enough, oh, it was actually Duck Hunt Dog. My bad. It wasn't DDD. It was Duck Hunt Dog. That was for another reveal. But yes, Duck Hunt Dog, you know, get the fuck out of here. It's Banjo-Kazooie. And it's the moment I'm never gonna forget because it was super hyped. I wish I was streaming, I wish I was recording back then, because we fucking flipped out. We fucking raved about it. It's something that we talked about forever, and I remember we just were hyped for his release date. And when he came out, obviously we tried to pick him up. I'm not so much of a Banjo main. My friend Eric Eccentric, he's more of the main. That's actually his main character. But yes, this character means so much to me, and I'm really happy that he got included into Smash Ultimate. And this dude easily belongs in the S tier, right? He is a fucking S tier reveal. It was incredibly hyped. Everybody had been asking for Banjo for such a long time, and yeah, It's an S tier for me. And another character that I was extremely excited about, I'm Hispanic, right? I grew up in Mexico. I was born in Mexico. So there is a little bit of a thing where in Mexico you go to, they're called abarrotes, right? You're called abarrotes. They're kind of like gas stations, the corner stores or whatever. We have them everywhere. They're everywhere in Mexico. And they're well known because they would have arcade machines. And usually what would be in those arcade machines were King of Fighters ROMs, right? And obviously, who is a King of Fighters fucking character? Terry. And I don't think they could have picked any other character to represent. Obviously he represents Fatal Fury, but to me, I hold this character near and dear to my heart because of King of Fighters, right? So when they revealed Terry, I'm not really sure if he got leaked. I think it was a bunch of like just speculation, and everybody kind of assumed that it was going to be Terry. And just the way that they revealed him, just like kind of like Min Min, the way that they revealed him with the Neo Geo thing, with the timeline, the character reveal, like the animation, just to keep into, informed with like everything Neo Geo at the time. It's just so fucking amazing. And when Terry showed up and he got his render in Smash, it was just a sight to behold. He got one of the coolest stages. I still think his stage is one of the coolest that we have in Smash Ultimate. I just feel like this character is easily an A tier for me. This character means so much to me. Growing up as a Hispanic little boy, this character was one that I would obviously main in King of Fighters. So yes, this character does mean a lot to me. We're gonna like alternate between Smash and Smash Ultimate and Smash 4. I'm gonna get this one out of the way. So Bayonetta, right? Bayonetta, probably one of the most controversial characters in Smash history ever, probably ever. Honestly, obviously, maybe you could argue that Hero is probably the most controversial because of RNG, blah blah blah. Maybe even Byleth, but I think in the time span and throughout Smash's history, this character was honestly probably the most controversial. Maybe not initially, obviously not initially. Nobody knew what was to come with Bayonetta in Smash 4. But yes, when Bayonetta got announced, I was pretty hyped, right? She won the ballot. I think maybe it was kind of bullshitty because she won the European ballot or whatever. But regardless of that, Bayonetta got in the game. And the way that they did it was actually pretty clever, with Pit and, Palutena, that sort of thing. The devil versus the goddess, blah, blah, blah. I still really liked it. Like I said, a lot of these characters fall short sometimes, if I don't have them close to my heart. Some of them fall short because, like I said, not a lot of them got really insane trailers. Like I said, I feel like, for example, if Bayonetta were to get added in Smash Ultimate, I feel like she would have gotten a crazy reveal trailer, CGI and everything, because it is a pretty big franchise. And I think Nintendo even invested into making Bayonetta 3. But yeah, when Bayonetta 3 came out, when Bayonetta got revealed, it was really cool. It was just exciting to finally get the results of the ballot. And I feel like a lot of people really like the Bayonetta games. But yes, like I said, this character, over the time span of Smash 4 competitive, was one of the most, if not the most controversial character. And I feel like this character is super hated. But I think at the time, this was a solid B tier for me in terms of hype. Now, moving on to Steve. This character right fucking here, dude. Nobody, I don't think anybody, if there was a character that was memed on, and besides like Peter Griffin or even the Grinch or Homer Simpson or like Goku or Naruto, whatever, this was the character that everybody memed on, or Jonesy from Fortnite. But this was the character, this was the meme character that nobody ever expected to be in Smash. So the moment that he got announced, or they got announced, him, Steve, Alex, Enderman, and Zombie, when they got announced, it was just insane. I have been streaming Minecraft. I was streaming Minecraft a bit before this character got released, and I have been, growing and growing in terms of like my love for Minecraft. I respect Minecraft now. I love Minecraft. I love streaming it. So when this character got announced, I was insanely hyped, right? And I feel like a lot of people were too. A lot of people never expected to see this character in Smash. It's still really trippy to see fucking Steve alongside even like Mewtwo or like Bayonetta or like Min Min or Roy or Byleth or Joker for that matter in this game in Smash Ultimate. And it's just insane that he's still in the fucking game. But I think it has to do a lot with Nintendo's working relationship with Microsoft, and I think it's really awesome because without that I don't think we would have gotten characters like Banjo-Kazooie, obviously. And obviously I think Mr. Microsoft himself, besides obviously Master Chief, Steve getting in the game is just insane. So for me, do I consider him an S tier? Considering these two other characters, right? So I'm gonna put him at an A tier. It was still insanely hype. I'm gonna put him at the top of A tier. I'm gonna put him at the top of A tier because I was really fucking ecstatic, and it was just incredible. It was just unexpected, unprecedented. So yes, I think Steve belongs right there on top of A tier. So moving right along to these two characters, I'm gonna say my favorite, probably my most hype, and you'll probably know why. But yes, moving on to Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. I remember when this character got announced, I wasn't really particularly the biggest Final Fantasy VII fan. It was one of those games that I never played at the time, but I still obviously knew about Cloud. If you are a fan of Final Fantasy in general, you know of Final Fantasy VII, you know how much this game and this character means to a lot of different people. And I was extremely excited when Cloud got announced, partly to do with Maximilian Dude's reveal. This dude loves Final Fantasy. It's his favorite game of all time. So when I saw his reaction, I saw the character getting revealed, it was just something so crazy, something that you didn't even think was possible at the time. I think this character started it all when it comes to, holy fuck, this character is actually in Smash. If he's in Smash, anything is possible, right? And obviously we have characters like Piranha Plant and like Minecraft Steve and Banjo now. So I kind of think that he started the trend of like, if he's in the game, then who else could possibly be in the fucking game? So yes, I think Cloud, especially now, Cloud is a character, you know, coming off the cuffs of playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's Final Fantasy VII Remake, just to get out of the way, is honestly, I thought about this a lot. And you know, the second part of it hasn't come out, but I think it's easily my favorite game of all time. So yes, this character does mean a lot to me. I'm gonna put him in S tier, considering everything. I'm gonna put him in S tier, right? To my favorite reveal ever, the one, and I'm extremely happy that I've started streaming since this character got announced. You know, before this character got announced, obviously I've been streaming, I've been making videos on YouTube, and honestly, for Steve too, I'm excited that I've been streaming and I got to, you know, record this and document this, my reactions to these characters. But when Sephiroth got announced, right, obviously I knew that there was going to be a Smash announcement. That was already as hyped as it is. It was at the Game Awards this past the past couple months. When I heard the very first notes of One Winged Angel being played, I fucking flipped out. I was speechless. I couldn't believe what the fuck was about to happen. I thought I was getting trolled. I felt so much emotions when the theme of this character, not even when he got showed, when the theme of this character got played during that trailer. And just to see Cloud finally in a CGI trailer for Smash was actually something else. But the time and the effort, the Advent Children references and everything to do with the reveal of this character, the fight scene, Mario literally almost getting fucking obliterated and fucking stabbed to death with fucking Sephiroth's big ass long sword. It's just, it was just too fucking crazy. And this character is right there in the fucking top of S tier, right? I fucking love Sephiroth. And if you guys don't know who Sephiroth is, go educate yourselves. If you know who Cloud is, you have to know who fucking Sephiroth is. It's one end of the coin, right? Two sides of the coin. And it's like, bro, like, if you know who Cloud is, you have to know who Sephiroth is. Go play Final Fantasy VII. Go fucking play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Do yourself a favor. Please play that fucking game. It's amazing. You will not regret it. But yes, this character means so fucking much to me. And especially coming out the cuffs of playing obviously Final Fantasy VII Remake. I fucking love this character. So for him to be in Smash is just something else, man. And obviously you guys could order this list however you want, but I might do that now. So I think S tier is actually right where it's supposed to be. Obviously Sephiroth being my most hyped character, right alongside Banjo-Kazooie, and Cloud just sitting there because I love the character and I was really hyped for him when he got revealed. Obviously I love Ryu, but I was extremely shocked and surprised when Steve got announced, so I think he belongs at the top of A tier. And I think I'm gonna switch Mewtwo from Terry. Obviously, I think I was more hyped for Terry than I was for Mewtwo, since Mewtwo was a returning character and Terry is a new character. When it comes to the B tier though, I'm gonna put Joker at the top, and I'm gonna put Mim in there. I'm gonna put Hero there. This is good. This is exactly where it's supposed to be, and I think this is where it's supposed to be. But let me know what you guys think of my tier list of most hyped DLC reveals and trailers or whatever it might be. Keep in mind, like I said, this is nothing to do with who's better of a character in Smash when it comes to the tier list. I by no means know as the potential or the capabilities of every single one of these characters. Obviously, I have tried all these characters because I fucking love Smash. I'm always trying to find new characters to practice and get good at. This is solely to do with how hype I felt when they got released and when they got announced, when I saw their trailers. So yes, this is my tier list. If you guys want to respond to me in the comments down below, making your own tier list, I'd be happy to let you know what I think about your tier list in the comments down below. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, slap a like on the stream, on the videos, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because I have had people tell me that they haven't really received notifications for my channel. So go ahead and do so. It really would be appreciated, and it really does help the channel out. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the streams. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, take care, wear a mask, stay safe, bye.